What's up, guys? This is Jax from Sin City Tactical, Minnesota. Trying to give you guys an update on what's going on here. Haven't spoken to Wes in a few years. Tried reaching out to him. He's got to be busy with personal everyday life, and that's fine. And that's understandable. Here's where I want to take this channel. I still want to keep this somewhat Sin City Tactical related, but I want to start moving over into more of the gaming aspect, at least on the PlayStation end. That streams to the Twitch. I believe I can stream it to YouTube as well. So I'm going to start moving that direction. But I'm also going to start doing a whole new branded logo and everything on this channel and take it to a relative degree, more so or less, sticking to tactical, but from the aspect of security versus military aspect. What the military's taught me, what I've learned over the last year and a half doing security. I'm also looking at possibly on my day side of things going into a role for a safety coordinator. I'm still waiting to hear back on that. But it's all going to tie in so I can get back into doing this. I've missed it. It's been a long time. I want to re engage with you guys. The bottom banner and everything else is going to change within the coming weeks and months. Um, yeah, I mean that's kind of where I'm sitting at. Um, I will still give credit to Sin City Tactical for giving me the start and kind of guiding me in the way I wanted to go. So, with all love and due respect to Wes, because he's the one that helped get me on doing these live streams. At this point, I think I need to just start doing it all on my own. So, granted, I don't have my desktop set up right now, so this is on a new laptop. Quality is not going to be that great. But I'm going to start getting back into it. Once I get the desktop set up again, you'll get the better quality. Right now, that's just sitting off to the side. But it'll be back. I'll be back streaming with the high quality cam, high quality mic, all of that good stuff. As it sits right now, I'm kind of limited to what I have for technology. It's a new place, as you can see behind me. Um, so it's going to take a little bit to set it all back up. In the interim, I will say this about the time off. There were times where we were trying to get back into it. We communicated. We went to go start back up. Had a show, maybe two shows. Something personal happened. Things had to be postponed. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to get back into doing this because when we started this, my intent wasn't just to stop. I want to keep this going. And I had to start. Things now have to keep pushing forward, right? So I think that's on me to do that. It is going to be rebranded. It's going to be remade. However, with that being said, I got to pay homage to these two logos. This one right here, and the one I started out with. When it comes to Wes, even though I haven't heard from you in a long time, you may be watching. Um, I appreciate you, brother. I hope you're doing well. I wish you the best. As far as where I got to take this channel now, I think I have to go my own way and build on my own and do it the way me and Wes wanted it to be done to begin with. We wanted to build, we wanted to grow. There was just real life obstacles that unfortunately came up and we had to adult. we couldn't have the fun run in the sun that we wanted to by doing all of this on a weekly basis when we had to work, provide for our loved ones. Now I'm back doing it on my own again. Not even just the show, just personally. I'm back single. I'm doing me. I'm doing all right. Um, but I think it's time to build. I think it's time to take this in a direction that me and Wes wanted. And I think if I do this, it might help Wes out on his end too, getting back into things. Don't know. I can't speak for him. But I will say this: I'm going to do the best I can. And hopefully, even though it's been years, some of our viewers and listeners, even on the audio side of things, will start coming back and listening. I'm going to change the subject form. There's going to be another brand added to it. I'm not necessarily going to rebrand what I've already got going here, but I will tie the extended brand of mine into this because you know what? There's a lot of history with this. I got to keep it going. I can't let it die. And that's not what I want to do. There's going to be some changes on the video game side. I'm not going to tie this in as much. There will be references. But as far as doing live streams go, that banner at the bottom, that scrolling through is going to change just a little bit. Because, A, the Tucson City Technical websites, as far as I know, are no longer in use. As far as I know, G3 Survival might still be up and running. I will have to talk with G3 and figure that out. But I'm going to have to create a whole new website, restart this up, rebrand it my own way, use the same logo for the Minnesota division. I want to keep this running. So, with that being said, that is the update on what is currently going on. I'm probably going to be on a different work schedule to where live streams will be either Friday or Saturday, but as it sits right now, until I know what's going on, I'm off Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I'll try to live stream as much as I can on my days off. And if I can't, I will definitely put out an update so you can check in on the Facebook page still. I'm not going to cut that off. That's still going to be up and running. I'm going to look back into the Patreon, try to get that fully back up and finished. I believe the last thing I did to it, it was finished and ready to be published and ready to get rocking. But I think we were just a couple things short of that. I'm going to have to revamp that though because part of what's in there came from the merch store that was up and running when me and Wes were doing everything. I'm going to have to reopen a merch store. It's going to take me some time. But once I get that all set up, ready to rock, merchandise will be out and rolling, whether it's under this logo or the spinoff brand that I'm going to be opening up another TikTok for. Which that's going to be more or less talking about security, using tactical efforts to do your job proficiently, learning how to do report writing and things like that. Now, I'm going to tie this into that, though, by this being the live stream to answer those questions. So once I upgrade this, I'm also not only going to be on YouTube here, I'm going to try to add in Amazon and TikTok all at the same time so that I'm live on all three places. Might be able to add a fourth. I don't know. I would have to look into that. If I can add a fourth, it's going to go back to the Facebook page too. So, with that being said, these are just minor things that I have been thinking about and I'm trying to get back up and running. I would appreciate if the followers that used to follow this channel and be up on it every single week when we were doing the shows come back. I would also appreciate if the listeners that used to support us on the audio side would come back. But it's going to take time. I'm going to have to rebuild this, and I understand that. But with that being said, I just want y'all to know I'm coming back. I'm going to do this. We're going to get this right. And I'm going to take this far beyond where we had it before. This is Jax from Sin City Tactical. And you have my word. I'm going to be back at least once weekly. Starting out now. Y'all be easy.